All right, it's part two, guys. And after Ivan, when you watch the video, I'll watch this video. That way, I'll watch this video, and after I watch this video, I'm going to go to bed. It'll be about 12:30 around then by the time I finish the video. Well, finish watching the video, and I'll go to bed and sleep for a good like 5 hours. I'll set my alarm for 6:30, and then I'll work on my book with my younger step brother. And I'll make another like I don't know full 1 hour 30 minute video. We'll see what happens. After I work on the book, I might maybe sleep until maybe 8, and then make a 1 hour video for today. So today you're lucky. I'm doing a 3 video marathon. You got my video that I recently made. You have this video, and you also have another video I'm gonna make in the evening. And tomorrow I'll continue my listening series, and I'll make a video in the morning, around 4. I usually make videos around 3, 2, 3, 4 around there. I make my morning videos. Alright, what videos like the best? I like making videos the best at nighttime. Around. I used to love making videos in the morning, obviously, but they take away the cord all the time. I like making videos at nighttime. It's fun because I get to go to the store. I get my smokes, and I come home and I get my I come home and I enjoy my video, obviously. Yeah, I guarantee the actors' agents are gonna constantly bother me, man. They're gonna bother me. We didn't get our money yet, Ivan. I'm like, guys, wait until I get my full check, and I'll pay your money, man. Trust me, I'm a man of my word. You'll get your money. I'm not dirty like fucking. I'm not greedy and dirty like fucking Uline and Disney. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? How Scarlett Johansson took Disney to court because she thought they duped her. Ivan, do you think they duped her? I don't know. I think they may have duped her a little bit. They knew if their movie Black Widow wasn't a hit movie, obviously, and Scarlett Johansson knew, yeah, they put it on Disney. Hence Scarlett Johansson felt like Disney did it on purpose so she can't make her royalties. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she took what? She took Disney to court, and Peter Jackson took New Line to court. That's how you know you gotta be careful about these Hollywood sharks. The Hollywood CEOs are even sharks. Sometimes they owe actors more money and they withhold it from them. Yeah, you gotta be careful about that stuff. If you want your actors to respect you, pay them what they're fucking owed, man. If you owe an actor an extra 500, 200 grand, pay him his 200, 500 grand. Don't be dirty and greedy, man. Be clean. Don't be dirty, man. Don't withhold money from them and hide your account statements on stuff like they did for Peter Jackson. Don't do that. Peter Jackson signed his contract. They owed him what he signed. They owed him what he negotiated, obviously. It doesn't matter how much money he got paid. What matters is what he negotiated for his contract. If he negotiated for $270 worth of the money, give him $270. Yeah, but he made $250. Yes, but he signed a contract. He's entitled to what he signed. And that's why Peter took them to court. I don't know what happened. I think they settled it with Peter and all them. But I don't know. I don't know if Peter got his money. I don't know. They probably came to an agreement. And Peter's like, oh fuck it, I made my $250. It's enough for somebody. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Don't do that for your Zane's hackers. Otherwise, they're gonna lose respect for you. Make sure you pay them what they signed. Don't withhold them. Okay, VJ, I know that feeling. Let's not withhold any of our money from the 7 team, John Favreau and all them, and then whatever they signed, whatever money we made off the movie, they take that percentage of what they signed for their paycheck. So John Boyega negotiated for 0.01. He gets $5.56 million. Avon Georgia gets $5.56 million. And Yel Monet gets $5.56 million. Angelina Bissett gets $5.6 million. Andy Serkis gets $6 million. Carl Urban gets $6 million. You know what I'm saying? Or the Anansi actor. Zoe King gets $6 million, or most like Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande gets $18 million in royalties. Pay them all what they're owed, obviously. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Pay them what they're owed. You see what I'm saying? Do not be dirty and greedy like they were, like these fucking people. If you do that, the actors will respect you. Don't withhold. Their agents might ask me, Ivan, how much money did you make off the movie? Because they want to see if I go, guys, don't worry about it. I didn't rip you off. Well, the amount of money you got is accurate. My accountant did all the numbers. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dirty. I'm not gonna withhold money from you guys. The amount of money I pay you is how much you're fucking owed. You know what I'm saying? Because of greed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The accountant will ask me. My accountant will tell us, yeah, don't worry about it. I calculated Ivan and VJ told me how much they made. I calculated everything. Don't worry, guys. You got your money. Ivan didn't screw you over. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Ivan did not screw you over. You know what I'm saying? Ivan did not screw you over. As I'm clean, I'm not dirty. I'm not into dirty. I'm more than happy to give you guys. It was my idea to give you a piece of royalties. I'm gonna give you what you signed. Don't worry about it. I'll give you your money. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you your royalty amounts. And if you pay them the money that they're owed, obviously, they will respect you, man. Whereas in Hollywood, I guarantee you some of the CEOs, they withhold money from the actors. Because I remember I saw an interview. In what? For Fear of the Walking Dead. I think it was season 3 or something like that. I only watched the first 3 seasons of Fear the Walking Dead. The prequel to The Walking Dead, obviously. I remember I saw the Comic-Con interview with the cast in 2018. I remember the guy. He's like, I still haven't received my last check. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he had that. He said that, man. Yeah, I haven't received my. I'm like, yeah, man. Hollywood is a messed up place, man. It's so messed up you can't even trust some of the CEOs and studio execs because they screw some actors over with what? With money sometimes. The fact that guy said that and Peter took them to court, Scarlett Johansson, that's how you know you gotta be careful about these greedy animals in Hollywood, man. They're fucking sharks. Yeah, Hollywood's so fucking crazy that sometimes you can't even trust the execs. Sometimes they withhold money from the actors and all that stuff. Withhold maybe $2,000, $5,000, 10,000, 15 grand from the actors. Yeah, they're fucking crazy people, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whereas I'm not like that, man. Well, I'm not going to withhold money from the actors. No, man. Whatever the actor signed, pay him what he signed. Scarlett Johansson, if she's owed $48 million for royalties, pay her $48 million. Ben Affleck, if he's owed $48 million, pay him $48 million. If Keanu Reeves is owed 110, pay him his 110. Don't withhold $10 million from him or $50 million from him. No. Pay him his full, otherwise he'll lose respect for you. Pay him his full 110. That way they respect you. They respect you, obviously. And give the actors their freedom. Don't have them be dirty slaves. If you give the actors their freedoms and pay their millions, they're going to really, really respect you. And they're going to work harder for you. Because being free and rich is the best feeling in the world. As in Hollywood, none of these actors are free and rich. They're what? They're what? They're rich and dirty slaves. They're slaves to the Hollywood system. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, in Hollywood, yeah, we're all rich. We're all richer than the average people. We're all slaves. We all have to do it. We're dirty slaves, obviously. Whereas these average people are not as rich as us, but they're free. Yeah, that's a catch, obviously. See what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't have to worry about Peter Jackson taking me to court because Peter Jackson will get his $300 million in royalties. I will pay him what he's owed, what he signed. And he'll respect me, obviously. Ivan, thank you. He gets his confirmation. You have received $330 million, $350 million. Peter Jackson's like, holy shit. His agent takes 10% of that. Peter, after taxes, Peter walks away with like a $190 million check in his bank for his royalties alone, excluding his like $58 million he made for his salary and bonuses. As Peter made like $240 million over taxes for my zany. So yeah, he striked it richer, man. Yeah, richer because the guy's already loaded. Peter Jackson's is already rich. Whereas for Lord of the Rings, he struck it rich because before he did Lord of the Rings, Peter Jackson wasn't a rich man. He might have been worth maybe $1 million, $2 million. He was rich, obviously. I'm pretty sure when Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings, he was worth maybe $1 million, $2 million. Peter, he wasn't that big. He had some money, but he wasn't like he didn't strike it really, really rich. It wasn't until he did Lord of the Rings he struck it rich, man. He got his $10 million salary and he made like $250 million, $180 to $250 million for the movie, man. I heard $180 million according to Google, $250 million according to the book. So I don't know who's right, obviously. My guess is he made $180 million for the 3 movies, and then the extra like $70 million was deals. Was like game deals, perhaps. He took a nice profit for the games. And maybe the DVD sales on stuff. Because Lord of the Rings did a lot of money for DVD sales too. It's a very, very popular movie franchise. A lot of people own the DVDs of Lord of the Rings. And the 4K and Blu-ray movies. Peter Jackson might have struck a deal like that. Hence why he made his $250 million. But he felt something was off because he felt that New Line owed him a bit more money. And New Line's like, well, Peter Jackson made $250 million. That's more than enough. That's not the point, man. What deal did Peter Jackson sign? If he's owed an extra $10, $50 million, pay him that. You get what you negotiate. You get what you negotiate. It doesn't matter how much money you pay him. No, it's what did he negotiate. If he negotiated for some amount of money and he's owed that some amount of money, you pay Peter that amount of money. But But that's why Peter took Warner Bros. To court. And Peter Jackson lost respect for the CEOs. Bob Shea is his name, and Michael Lean, whatever his name is. Peter Jackson obviously lost respect for those guys because they screwed him over. Yeah, man. They owed him more money, and they owed him money, man. Never do that, man. No, man. Don't be dirty. Be clean. That way these actors and directors respect you, you know what I'm saying? That way these actors in Hollywood respect you. That way these actors in Hollywood respect you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because guarantee Keanu Reeves' agent, you know what I'm saying, Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck, they're going to constantly, their agents are constantly going to bother me. Oh, Ivan, Keanu Reeves didn't get his check yet. You know what I'm saying? Scarlett Johansson didn't get her check yet, Ivan. Ben Affleck didn't get a check. Like, guys, wait until I get my full amount of money, then you'll get your check. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, me and VJ, we made $40 billion off the movie, and then we calculate Keanu Reeves' royalty amount, and it comes up to, I don't know, $105 million. You give Keanu Reeves $105 million. Scarlett Johansson gets her 48 or 50 million. Ben Affleck gets his 50 million bucks, $47 million. Scarlett Johansson gets her $40 million. You punch in the royalty amount, and it goes to the actors get their email confirmation. You know what I'm saying? Okay, when you get your email confirmation, I recommend you check your email. All the statements are there. Your agent's 10%, the taxes, the rate. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys feel like you got paid less when your check is deposited in your bank, remember you're converting your Canadian dollar to the American dollar. You have the rates. You'll make a bit less. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. Keanu Reeves goes in his phone. He sees. You ever see the payment, Keanu Reeves? You know, holy shit, Skyscraper's top notch. You have the GPS, I'm saying. It's like, you have received $105 million. You know what I'm saying? Keanu's like, holy shit. The agent takes 10. You see the 105, you see the tax statements. After taxes, $105 million is what? After taxes, $105 million is like. After taxes and the rates, $105 million is like, I don't know. Is like $87 million in American money. You know what I'm saying? Then Keanu Reeves, his agent takes 10%, and Keanu Reeves got like $50 million in his bank. $55 million in his bank after taxes and the rates. $53 million in his bank after taxes Keanu Reeves gets, excluding his money he made for his for what? For his salary and his bonuses. Obviously, he got like a $80 million check in his bank. It's like, holy shit. I got a fat check in the bank. Yeah, and his agent took 10% of that. Yeah, he's like, holy shit. I have his company's better in Hollywood. Yeah, I'm $80 million richer. This is fucking nice. Yeah. And Scarlett Johansson get their nice check. You know what I'm saying? You ever see the payment? You ever received $48 million. You know what I'm saying? The agent takes 10% of that. And then with the rates, that's like $8 million in American money. And Scarlett Johansson got like an extra $22 million in their bank. Excluding the money that they made from their salary and bonuses. They made like $40 million for the movie. Holy shit, I'm $40 million richer. Ivan's company blows hot out of the water. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Ivan kept his word. Ivan kept his word. You know what I'm saying? He paid us what? He paid us the full amount of the royalties. Yeah, he didn't rip us off. You know what I'm saying? He paid us a full amount of money for the royalties. He didn't rip us off like fucking Hollywood, like they did for Peter Jackson. And supposedly for Scarlett Johansson, and as well as that guy who was in Fear of the Walking Dead. He's like, I haven't got my check yet. Like, why the fuck was he saying? When he said that, it was like he was trying to get the producer's attention, because the producer was there in the interview, and the producer had that look on his face. I still haven't received my check yet. You know, and so he looked a bit like angry, and the producer just like brushed it off. I'm like, oh my god, guys, like, come on, man, don't be fucking dirty like that. When the actors sign a contract, pay them their fucking salary. And pay them their all checks. Don't withhold money from the actors, man. Otherwise, it looks bad in you and they can lose respect for you. Because these actors are what? Because these actors are not don't have the power. Obviously, these producers are so powerful, they can write off an actor's check and the actors can't do shit because they're the one paying the fucking bills. They're the one paying the actors their fucking salary. Yeah, the producers in Hollywood are so powerful they can even withhold money from the actors, and the actors can't even do shit because they're more powerful than all the actors. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta be careful about these greedy animals in Hollywood. Hence why I'm telling you, I want nothing to do with the Hollywood system, man. Hollywood is not for me. I want to what? I want to have my own Skysys company, independent from Hollywood. I don't want to fucking be in Hollywood. Hollywood is dirty as fuck, and I don't want to be there. It's a dirty system. Everything in Hollywood's dirty, man. From what? From what? From morality, you know what I'm saying? It's fucking dirty. You have to do it to make your money. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no such thing as free money as well. Just like I have to do it to make my money, obviously. And you also have CEOs who are what? Who what? Who can screw actors over with their fucking contracts, man. Yeah. The actors could take the people to court, obviously. What they do, chances are they're going to lose. Because the studio execs in Hollywood are very powerful. They're powerful men, man. They're powerful men in the industry. They're the fucking gatekeepers of the industry. Yeah, we're the one paying your salary. We're the one who have the keys to your fucking career. We're the one opening the doors for you guys. You better not fuck with us. We're much more powerful than you. Don't fuck with us. Yeah. That's why if an actor doesn't get a check, he or she can't really do shit. Because the studio's execs are much more powerful than them, and they have better lawyers than them. You know what I'm saying? The actors can hire good lawyers, but the studio execs have better lawyers than the actors. You know what I'm saying? They're powerful people. Unless you're a very, very big actor like Will Smith and all them, those actors are very, very powerful. They're very powerful as actors. They can hire the best lawyers. Whereas the biggest actors and all them are not as powerful as those guys, obviously. Yeah, the fact that guy said, I haven't received my check yet. In that interview, that's how you know, yeah, they owed him money and he didn't get his check yet, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I remember I saw the Last Jedi interview, the Last Jedi press conference. I heard John Boyega is like, yeah, I'm still waiting for that check. What did John Boyega mean by that? Did Disney owe money? Yeah. You gotta be careful, man. About these. Holy shit, Ivan, really, man? Yeah, man. Hollywood is not for me, man. I don't want to be a part of that system, man. Guys, Hollywood execs, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If an actor is owed money, pay him what he fucking signed. Don't be fucking dirty and withhold money from him, man. You know what I'm saying? Pay the directors and actors what they fucking like, come on, Hollywood. Oh my god. Yeah, I heard John Boyega was like, yeah, I'm still waiting for that check. I don't know if he meant his salary, his bonus, because chances are actors in Hollywood get money under the table. Chances are while they're working in their dirty slaves, the studio can promise them some nice bonuses. I will pay you a nice $40,000 bonus. $40,000 bonus for working hard. Guaranteed in Hollywood, sometimes the actors get paid money on their table. Like a nice 20 grand bonus. I remember John Boyega is like, yeah, I'm still waiting for that check. Was he talking about his salary? Did they owe him money or was it a bonus? I don't know. What did he mean when he said, I'm still waiting for that check? Did John Boyega get his check? I don't know. You see what I'm saying here? Yeah, man. I thought it'd be cool to talk about this duping topic. Right? Some of the Hollywood CEOs can dupe the actors. Do not let the Hollywood actors dupe you, obviously, with your salary. Do not let Amazon dupe you. And do not let what? And these Hollywood CEOs, sometimes they can even dupe the actors. You gotta be careful. The studio execs can dupe the actors. You gotta be careful. When an actor signs a contract, pay him what he signed. Don't withhold money from him, man. Otherwise, it looks very bad, and they're gonna lose respect for you, man. They're not going to respect you. There's nothing worse than an actor not respecting you, man. No, man. You want the actor to respect you. Pay him. What he signed, obviously. It's one thing for you to have him be a dirty slave to make his millions. It's another thing to do that and also withhold money from him. No, man. You made him be a dirty slave. You paid a price to make his money. Pay him what he signed. It's fair. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I thought it'd be cool to talk about this topic. In my next part, I'll talk about do not let the Hollywood actors dupe you. I'll talk about that topic. Do not let Keanu Reeves, Scarlett Johansson, all them, Will Smith, and all them dupe you. I keep saying that. Do not let them dupe you. You see what I'm saying? Do not let them dupe you. Obviously. Same goes for Amazon. I'm going to have my accountant make sure Amazon what? Amazon paid me and VGR 72%. Okay, I want you calculating it, the sales and how much money me and VJ make. Did we make our 72% on Ivan? You made 70%. He calculates it for us. That way I know Amazon not ripping me off. If I find out they gave me 70.8, 71, 71.9, I'm like, Amazon breached the deal, and I'm gonna take them to court, and I'll win. Obviously, Amazon can hire good lawyers, but I can hire just as good lawyers as them. And because I have my contract forms, I'll obviously win the case because the deal was 72.28, and Amazon breached the deal, and Amazon will owe me money. Obviously, look, man, you guys owe me some moolah, man. The deal was 72.28. And you breach the deal, hence I'm not partnering with you for the grayscape. I'm going to release my movie online. You're missing out on the billions. See what I'm saying? But they won't breach the deal because they know this is a deal of a lifetime. They know I'm gonna boost. They're gonna make their tens of billions on my movie, and they also know they're not. They also know me and VJ are the main show. We're the one making the money. The only reason why they're making that money is because of us. They don't want to lose the partnership with us. Hence why they're not going to do that. Obviously, Amazon will what? Will what? Will obey their word, obviously. They will keep their word. And they'll pay me, we charge 70%, and then they get their 28% of the pie. Which is a good animal. $30 billion for Zanus. $27 million for Zanus for the movies and merch. It's a lot of money, man. Because Jack Beals is greedy and he's a shark, he smells blood in the water. Ivan, what about 40? I'm like, no, I'm not giving you 4%. You're ripping me off, man. Me and VJ are the one that's investing our money in the movie. We're paying all the bills. You're not paying shit. You're just our distributors. I'm not giving you any more than 28%. That's good enough. You're still going to make your tens of, I don't know, your $30 million for Zanus and the merch. It's a good deal. See what I'm saying? It's a good deal for what? It's a good deal for what? It's a good deal for what? For Amazon. It's a good deal for Amazon. See what I'm saying? It's a good deal for Amazon. The last thing you want to happen is have your actors taking you to court, man. Yo, Ivan owes me, I don't know, Ivan owes me like $1 million in royalties. He only paid me $5 million when he owes me $6 million. Yes, hence why don't withhold money from the actors. Pay them what they signed for the royalties. You don't want to have actors complaining, I haven't received my check yet. You know what I'm saying? Hence why whenever my accountant punches in the actor's salary on the advanced payment system, on my computer software payment system, obviously, I'm gonna have my secretaries call all the actors' agents and ask, okay, did your actors receive the money yet? You know what I'm saying? Okay, please call the actors' agents and make sure they receive their money. Ivan, I'll do that. Yeah, okay. Hey guys, did you guys receive your money yet? Yeah, we got our money, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? Is everything fine? Did you get your money? Yeah, we got our money, Ivan. Yeah, John Vega got his $6 million. Avon Jose got his $6 million. You know what I'm saying? Digimon 2 got his $6 million. Angelina Bassett got his $6 million. Danielle Minette got his $6 million. Carl Urban got his $6 million. You know what I'm saying? The guy from Homeland got his $6 million. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Avon Jose got his $6 million, you know what I'm saying? Viggo Mortensen or Don Cheadle got their $9 million, $8 million, $10 million, you know what I'm saying? Ariana Grande got her $18 million, $19 million, yeah. Obviously. Idris Elba got his $8-9 million, yeah. Make sure they all got their money, obviously. And if you yeah, and they'll respect you, man. If you hold money for them and they take you to court, they're gonna lose respect for you. You know, even Ivan's dirty, man. Like, he withheld money from us. I don't fucking trust him. Yeah, don't have an actor lose respect for you, man. No, man. Make sure you pay him what he negotiated for the royalties, especially for the royalties. Obviously. Because for the salaries, the actors will get their bi-weekly check during filming. But for the royalties, do not dupe the actors, man. Pay them what they sign, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you can easily bend the rules when you do royalty deals. I don't know, if you make $55 billion, you can easily take $5 billion for yourself and only and give the actors 0.1% of $50 billion. If you do that, you breach the contract because the actors negotiated for 0.01% of all the profits. Some people can twist, can bend the rules and bend the laws and I'll take $5 billion for myself, And I'll write that off like we didn't get that obviously, and then we have the accuracy 0.01% of $50 billion. You can easily do that. So there's many ways to easily what to bend the system, obviously to bend the accounting and all that stuff. Don't do that, man. Be clean, man. Give the actors whatever they sign. They sign a contract for what, a percentage of all the profits. All the profits that me and VJ made, not Amazon, not Amazon's profit. They get 0.6% of all the profits for me and VJ, for me and VJ. Write it down, that way they don't breach it. You get 0.01% of the 72%. The 72%. Write down the contract. You get 0.01%. You get 0.01% of the 72% that me and VJ make, of all the profits. 0.01%. Just say all the profits, it's fine. 0.01 of all the profits, of me and VJ's profits. The actors get their money. You see what I'm saying? The actors get their nice money, obviously. Ivan, this is a sick video. Thank you. Yeah, I thought it'd be cool to talk about this topic because I've watched some Hollywood interviews and actors complaining about checks. Yeah, man. There's sometimes when Hollywood see the execs can dupe the actors and they owe them like like an extra check. I don't know. The actors looks at a statement. Hey, I'm owed an extra like 10 grand. An extra 20 grand, an extra 30 grand. What's going on here? Yeah. That's why I'm going to make sure my engineers design a super advanced payment system. Okay, guys, I want to make it easy for my accountant to design a super advanced wiring payment system for movies. Where you have the 10% goes to the agent, the 5, the 10, the 50% goes to the agent. When the actors get paid, they get a GPS and they get an email confirmation. And it shows the statements of how much they got paid, the tax deductions, and their agent's 10%. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That way, and you have an advanced direct deposit payment system, a wiring system. The money gets wired into the actor's account. Hence, that way everything is easy for my account. He doesn't have to worry about actors complaining about checks. When they're filming, they get the 2 bi-weekly check. The actors don't have to worry about complaining about checks. I never pay the actors checks if you're paying them their millions, man. No. If they lose their check, you have to recompensate them. Don't do that. Don't what? Don't pay the actors check. No, we're not in fucking 20. We're not in the year 2000, 1990. Back in the days, people got paid check, obviously. Pay the actors direct deposit, man. It's the best way to get paid. As nowadays, all companies pay their actors direct deposit. The money gets wired into their accounts. Obviously, right? It gets wired into an account, obviously. I collect $700 a month, $676 a month welfare checks. I was supposed to get my money wired into my account, but the company sends me checks for some reason. And it really pisses me off. Checks are annoying. You can lose them and you have to cash. It's annoying. Whereas wiring, you don't have to worry about any of that. The money gets wired into your account direct. So every 2 weeks, the actors will get their money wired into their accounts. Every 2 weeks. While they're filming. The actors will get their money wired into their accounts. You see what I'm saying? The actors will get their money wired into their accounts. And they get the same check every 2 weeks. Guys, you should be getting... my accountant will tell them, guys, you should be getting the same check every 2 weeks. Because it's equally divided. The accountant types in the person's salary, the term, and the bi-weekly reoccurring checks. So your paycheck is divided equally every 2 weeks over the 9 to 12 months of filming. So you should get an equal check every 2 weeks. See what I'm saying? So Viggo Mortensen gets his 190, or Don Cheadle, I'm most likely choose Don. Viggo Mortensen gets his 190 check, equal to $190 million check every 2 weeks for the 12 months, which equals about $4.4 million over taxes and the racing's agent. His $10 million salary. You see what I'm saying? He gets that amount of money around there. Because $10 million in what? $10 million in American money is like $8.3 million in American money. So Viggo's making 4.8 after taxes, and his agent takes 10% of that. That's 480. That's 480. What's 4.8 subtract 480? Yeah, he's making like 4.35 million after taxes. Viggo divided over 12 months, he's getting like a $190,000 check. 200,000, 4 million. He's getting like a $190 million check for Viggo Mortensen every 2 weeks. fat check, more than what he made for Lord of the Rings. He probably made, I don't know, 20 grand every 2 weeks. He got his $900,000. He made his 25 grand every 2 weeks. 30 grand every 2 weeks. Yeah, compare that to the 190 he's making every 2 weeks. Viggo Mortensen will get his equal $190,000 check every 2 weeks. Carl Urban will get his nice, like, I don't know, $80,000 check every 2 weeks. See what I'm saying? Yeah, Peter gets his $2 million every 2 weeks. Fat million, obviously. John Boyega gets his $40,000 check every 2 weeks. Avon Georgia gets his $100,000 check every 2 weeks. $10,000 check every 2 weeks. Yeah, $100,000 check every 2 weeks. What? 90 million check Avon Georgia gets every 2 weeks. Yes, equal paycheck over the 12 months, 9 to 12 months. And the actors, that way, and you have statements for them. That way, they don't know that. That way, you don't have to worry about them bothering the account. Hey, my check seems off. You know what I'm saying? I got paid less this week. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to worry about the taxes and all that stuff. The system does all the work for the accountant. The actor sees the payment statements and all that stuff. The actor sees all that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing worse than an actor receiving a check. He looks at his check. He's like, "Oh my god, did they rip me off? Like it seems like I'm getting less than the one I'm owed." And before you know it, they find out they're owed like a couple $1,000s. Like what the fuck? Like I'm owed like $3,000. Yeah, don't dupe the actors. Make sure what? Make sure they get their equal check offs. The best way to pay them is pay them divide their check equally over the month. That way they can keep track. They know they didn't get ripped off. Whereas if you give them like different amounts of checks every 2 weeks, they can get confused. And they can't keep track of how much money they made. So I'm saying, and I'm gonna keep saying this to all you Hollywood actors: if you get paid, guys, and you know what I'm saying, you get the email confirmation, it shows the tax deductions, the money you made after taxes and the 8 to 10%, and the money goes into your account, and you made less. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget you have the rates. You have the rates, obviously. So Viggo Mortensen might make maybe $225,000, maybe $230,000. On the system shows a $230,000 obviously that Viggo made. Obviously, in the moment he you know what I'm saying, it shows the taxes the 8 to 10%. But the moment he logs into his account, it says he got paid $190 because the rates got converted to his American bank, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So you feel like you got less. Ivan, like when I looked at the statement, it said I got $230,000. When I transferred, when I checked my bank online, it says I only got $100,000. Yeah, Vigo, you have the rates. I'm not ripping you off, Vigo. It's the rates, man. I'm not. Trust me, guys. I'm not ripping you off. You have the rates because you live in America and you have an American bank. When the money gets deposited into your American bank, you have the rates. And instead of making $230, you now have $190 million in American money. Because American money is worth more than Canadian money. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Let the actors know that way they know, obviously. So I kind of here.